Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Call of Duty. Today we're answering this guy's challenge for the SMGs to get to the gold and then to get to the next one. Now, I have worked through the holidays and last week, 2 weeks ago, to do the SMGs. It has been a milestone to do this. It has been a pain in the ass to do this, especially with the behind kills, mounted kills and hip fire kills. We've had some issues with servers where I was getting all the hip fire kills in the game. I was not aiming in one single match and it still wasn't counting towards the hip fire, and I found out why. The server was a bit buggy. First, we're gonna use this point to get this, and we're aiming for this. So let me show you the class setups I have. So let me explain how I do this. So how I do this first is I level up the gun to max. So I get all the attachments unlocked for that one specific gun for leveling it up, not other weapons. I had to do this battle rifle to level 16, which was a very major pain in the arse to actually even attempt this. I'm never using battle rifles again unless I really have to. So you can see they're all labeled gold. We do have one LMG here, gold. However, we're gonna just ignore that one, the fourth one. So the first one I actually did was this one right here. Now I'm going to go over the perks first. So I use my own perks, but I'm basically just put myself fast hands, high alert, double team and scavenger. Scavenger is key in this challenge because you do not get that many clips or that many spare bullets with these guns, and you do not have many in a clip. I use flashbang and I use this one here. I'm not even going to pronounce that. And for mounted kill, I took off the secondary one here and just kept the shield up so I can mount to them and then essentially do them. The secondary doesn't matter here. So let's have a look at this. So we got a 50 round drum. We have high caliber rounds, which this is not, by the way. I've kept it as raw as I possibly did. I didn't change anything on the classes. I haven't tuned anything in. We have a suppressor with this gun, simply because why not? We have the barrel, which adds range and damage and accuracy, and we have a red dot, the third one across, what adds a bit of a range and a bit of accuracy. And just to see, it all does come up, and now all we need to do is officially get 25 long shots with each weapon to get to the next one, and then we have to do 50 fun. So yeah, so that's the first one. This is the first submachine gun. So these setups I use, what I'm showing here is what I used all through the challenges. I never ever changed them, and to be honest, I never actually put a scope on. So for rear grip, you want the second one. This works really well on handling. It doesn't bounce so much. You want high caliber rounds to increase the damage. Now the reason why I'm increasing the damage here is I'm preparing for the 3 kills without dying. The faster I can get them kills, the better it is. We have an underbarrel, which adds accuracy and recoil control. Key as well is the rate accuracy and the recoil. It stops your gun from bouncing as much, but it also helps you with your accuracy as well. Look at my accuracy there, it's way over halfway. We have a suppressor, what was just for a challenge, but I kinda loved the suppressor on this gun because it adds recoil, accuracy, range, damage, which is really sweet to compare to what most of the stuff do. We have the barrel. Now you could go for this one to get a bit more recoil control, but I went with this one to get more damage. That's that for that gun. And perks, again the same perks, but this time Molotov and all that. And then I had drops on this one. So the next one is the ISO 45. This was the fastest SMG I did in this challenge. Basically in less than 2 hours I actually completed this one from start to finish. This one was really quick. So for this one here, we've got a rear grip to add on recoil control. We don't have these because we have to level up different guns. So I just simply stuck with this. Armored, basically it goes with body armor, what adds a lot of damage. But even if you look at this lot, you can see there, it's a tiny bit less than the very last rounds you can unlock for this gun. Of course we went with an underbarrel for more accuracy and recoil control, but it took a tiny bit of handling off. Now there are better ones like this one, definitely this one or this one, but you mainly want to use whatever you feel comfortable with, but this is what I feel comfortable with, and this is from leveling it up to max, like I said, and starting the challenge like this. These classes have not changed a single bit since I have completed them. Oh, we weren't finished with that one. Of course we went with this barrel. You could go with this one to add more accuracy, recoil control and range, but I went instead of the version with the mobility, damage and range, because you always want to be moving with this type of gun because it's very fast firing. And of course we put a red dot on this one, or a green dot if you want to say the least, just to increase the accuracy and the range. But you can see there the stats on my gun, the accuracy is it's the same ballpark as the firing rate. So next one is what we like to call the P90, even though it's not the P90. So this one is built for essentially hip fire kills, because that's what you needed for this gun. It's very fast firing. I would really give this one a good try. So for the this one has this one, so for this one I would strongly suggest I went for handling with this gun, as I'm not going to be aiming with it. I want as much handling as possible. So under barrel we went for this one here to add more mobility, so we can use it when we're going faster. We added a grip on there, which the grip could actually be changed. You could even add that one on if you have it unlocked. I'm just not leveling that gun up. Let's see, Or you could even go for this one here to add more accuracy. Right, no, so that will end up removing like this or something, or this. So for the barrel, we went with this one here. Now, if you do, and you are struggling with the accuracy and the damage, switch to this one, the 17. But other than that, the 14.5 is enough for the hip fire. A laser, so you don't really have to aim. Wherever the laser hits, you're guaranteed to hit sometimes. Basically, just simply because, yeah. Or you could even go for that one there, what would add the handling underneath it. So let's go for the next one. So this one is the BASP Rare Grip. We got this for handling. Again, we don't have any of these, but these add more damage, so we went for these. Underbarrel. Again, the underbarrel is mainly for the accuracy and the recoil control. So the barrel, you can even go for this one here, but you can see how much stats it takes off, and this, but this one adds more range and damage on. So go for the 12, see how you go. If you need to change it, change it. Stock, this is one of the most favourite guns for a stock. You could even change this into like a little handgun looking thing, but we went with the stock to add recoil and accuracy. That is the LMG, that's for another video. And then we have the Val 46. Again, this was one of the fastest, the two fastest guns. Did this with in a night, just because how fast this gun was actually really to do, and I'll show you. Get 50 kills, get 50 kills whilst there, hip fire, and double kills. This gun was really quick to do. So rear grip to add handling. The very last round to add more damage for our book. We want to try and get as much damage out of these guns as possible, because the clip size isn't great. So the clip size is 30 rounds in the clip by standard, or you got that one there, or you got 60. So that's the reason why we're going for the most damaging rounds. Less bullets means less time to reload. So 2 bullets to the head and hopefully dead, or 3 to the body. That's what's been working for me. Underbarrel, again, we went for something with more recoil control and more accuracy. There are better ones out there, but however, that works for me and I love it. So the barrels, I went for the reason why I went for this barrel is because you can see there, this one specific barrel adds recoil control, it adds accuracy, range and damage. Again, we want to try and get as much damage possible out of these guns, because the clip size is not the greatest. And then a stock to add accuracy, but it takes a tiny bit of mobility. So again, I will say I haven't changed any of these weapons since I started the challenge. This is the actual setup from making the gun max level. That's what I do first, and then I'll build the class, and once I've built the class I will start the challenges. And yes, the secondary, we are running Snoop Dogs. secondary weapon. For this gun, my mate suggested of putting a laser on, and he suggested the attachments. So this here will add more handling but take recoil down. This here will increase your damage and range and handling by a tiny bit. The handling is not noticeable, unfortunately, due to it's a tiny little line. We've got the 16.5-inch barrel, but we'll add mobility, accuracy, range and damage. We've got a laser which is for hip fire, which this class can be changed now, because now we do not need to hip fire, so we can put a stock on instead. That's the only part we're changing. So for the hip fire, go with a laser like I said, but other than that you can even hip fire with just this class. This will add recoil control and accuracy. This is what I did use before my mate suggested of taking this off and putting a laser on. And then we have this one here, which I would strongly suggest of just going for the second one, because the second one adds handling and takes a tiny mood off of VA, and by the looks of it, it even adds a tiny green sliver of recoil control. So for the very last gun, what I've just officially done after last night when we ran into an issue, the kills weren't counting, the behind kills weren't counting for me, the double kills weren't counting, and then when we reset the game we were back down to level 1, and I sent a message to a friend of mine who plays Call of Duty all the time asking, are you level 1? And he went, yes, problems with server. So he let me know there was a problems with the servers at the minute. So the last gun is this gun. This gun was a nightmare. I've been working for 3 days on this gun. What makes this gun so different to other guns, like if I go into practice range and go into this, you see like that, but if I that's what I mean. But you can see there, look, flip and all that. So let's show you what I used. So again, I maxed it out to 11 first before I even made the class. So give me technically call me an hour to do that. Rare grip we added for accuracy. The last rounds to add more damage because it's a burst weapon of three bullets at a time, which that is the biggest pain to me. I've been so used to submachine guns being full auto. This one is not. We have the grip here to add some recoil control, and accuracy will take mobility off. I'm not too fussed on mobility on this gun. So there's no suppressor for this gun. So we went with this barrel here to add accuracy, range and damage. And then we went with this stock to add more accuracy but take mobility off. So let's go into the practice range. I'm going to start with the bottom first. So you can see there, very good handling on this one. That was that one. Let's go to this one. Very good handling on this one. I'm just showing you the handling. Very good handling on that one. So this one, good handling. But you can see there, look, it's only got 3 rounds in the clip. Been adding on the highest I can for the damage. This is really part of this video, just thought I'd show it off. And then we added a bit of range on this gun. So laser sight for the hip fire, but other than that, good. And then even if you change it to the 1 shot, it still kills quite a bit. But that's only 25 bullets in the clip. And then for the last one, again, that's the reason why this one took so long. It's because it's a burst. Right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully these classes help as well. By the way, I tried to get to 1,000, but I would have not got there. So instead, I'm just gonna unlock some gamer tags here. But that's about it, really. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye for now.